What's going on, beautiful people of YouTube? It's Renebean, and as you can see, I got a return from eBay, which is always fun to deal with. I know a lot of the gaming people who watch my channel are going to be like, "Oh my goodness, why is that even returned?" But he opened up a case and he says that it's only in black and white, and my game works, but his game doesn't. That's fine. It doesn't matter. I messaged him, tried to walk him through it to fix the problems on his end, but he never responded. Instead, he sent this back. This is the same box it came in, but as you can see, it's got crush damage. Not entirely his fault, but it sounds loose in here. I just want to know, is this thing really defective? Did he ship everything back? Is it a different N64? We're going to find out and see if this case is truly justifiable. So sit back and relax. Let's open it up. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and open this up. Like I said, it does have crush damage, but that's not the person's fault. That could be completely the post services problem, just for the fact that, I mean, boxes get handled like crazy. If you package things well, if there's no airspace in there, it won't crush like this. I like to send mine out to where there isn't, but it's what it is. I did send him a message. I said the final, because I sent him a total of 3 messages. The final message said, if you do feel inclined to send this back without letting me help you, please package it the way that I packaged it at least. Because I'm pretty damn sure there's nothing wrong with this N64. A lot of you saw me test this not even but a few episodes ago. So let's go ahead and open it up. I'm trying to cover up the address here. Let's see. It's like medical tape. What's really nice is eBay has this thing. I offer free returns on this, so if there is something that's broken that was not broken when it left, then I am allowed to do a partial refund. Feedback's protected. From my understanding, I never had to actually enforce it. Alright. There is the package slip. It doesn't work or defective. Anything else on there worthy of anything? No. Alright, I fill boxes. You can go to the store and get these grocery bags in the recycle bin. They work great for packing material, and I was out of big bubble wrap, so he used all that, and everything does look to be bubble wrapped here, which is good. Let me get some of this fluff out of the way. Alright, there's the game that I sent, which was NHL 99.0, and a lot of you people were actually remembering me testing that on this console, because I don't know how to play it. But of course, I cleaned the game before I actually send it off. Here's what's funny. Here's my note that I put in every single one of them that says, if you have a problem, contact me. And that way I can help you out with it before we do anything unnecessary. But of course, people don't like to read notes, or they do and they just, I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm glad I got my bubble wrap though back, which is always nice. The console doesn't appear to be damaged. Things were a little loose in there, but that's alright. It could have just fluffed down over time. Alright. There's the console. Still got my jumper pack in there, which is good. I've done returns before from bigger sellers on eBay, and they've gutted some of the things and returned them back, so you can never be too certain. Alright, there is the controller. And there is the cord. So yeah, he sent everything back perfect. Let's go ahead and see if it's working. Now, like I said, I know a lot of the gamers that are watching this, like, it's only in black and white. I wonder why. Ah, now check this out. This is new. This is new. Because I just saw this piece fly over. From the controller he sent, the joystick broke off. Very nice. That's new for me. It's an aftermarket controller, but the thing, it was wrapped up fine when I sent it out, but this was on the bottom of the box. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me know what you guys think about that. That's something I should partial out because of it, but oh, that pisses me off though, because I don't have any other controllers really to bundle out. Let me see, let me just see how the consoles perform. Son of a bitch. Alright. Let's see if it's gonna play this game here, and if it's gonna be in black and white. Which guess what, guys? It ain't gonna be, and I'll tell you why. You know, you try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but always remember there's just people in this world without the most common sense. Alright, let's see here. Notice I'm using AV here, not component hookups. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this on. Alright, he says my game works, but his doesn't. Video 2. Notice this. Well, I gotta plug up. I'll plug up this broken controller. It doesn't matter. Alright, is it going to be in black and white? Well, obviously not.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hopefully, y'all. Let me see if the camera's actually showing any of the. Yeah. Alright, guys. So let me tell you what's going on with this return. It's stupid. It's what it is. It's from. I don't know how to describe this case without sounding like I'm being rude. It's only black and white because they're using their component hookups. They don't have it, or they have it set into their yellow, red, and white, but they didn't manually change on the TV to have it go from component to AV. Sometimes you got to manually change that with the remote. This is an older CRT, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have component anyways. I wonder why my game works and his doesn't. Fuck. Clean your damn games, people. That's all I can say. I mean, I reached out to this person and I said, listen, I can help you through this. I can get you up and running in 5 seconds. Instead, they wanted to send it back, and now they might even get a little bit less because that controller's broken. While be it not that much, that's still a problem I got to deal with. Hopefully, you guys see this video and see what the hell I'm talking about. It's what it is. It happens, man. Not much I can really do about it. I got to give them. I'll tell you what. I am going to call eBay and see how they want to address it with that controller because I've never done that. I know they say that offer free returns. Your feedback is protected if something arrives damaged. This is damage from when. I mean, you can see from the other video. I was using the damn joystick. I mean, it doesn't matter. eBay returns are always fun to deal with. If you sell a lot on eBay, you are bound to get them. You can address them one of many ways. You can ignore them, which is wrong. You can be defensive, which is wrong, or you could be completely an honest person, which I am. I test everything that I sell beforehand. I try to help people beforehand. It's up to that person if they want to get helped. My goodness. But anyways, I'm going to move on. I got that Game Boy that came in that I am going to swap the screens on real quick, and then we will end this up. It's not going to be a long episode or anything. More like a rant, but it's just kind of... Son of a bitch, man. It's annoying. Alright, let's swap over and do that. Well, this is the Game Boy that came in, but I don't have any more screens. Oh my god, I am so ill prepared for this. I have probably like 15 Game Boy Advance screens. I have some SP screens. I have OG Game Boys. I'm not a Game Boy Color screen, so I will message him and tell him I'm going to order one, get it. I'm going to order right here in a minute. God almighty, I'm so unprepared. So I tell you what, I got those packages that came in. We'll just finish this episode up with the packages and move on from there. But anyways, guys, N64. Alright, guys, so like I said, I got 5 packages here, a bunch of trade, a few things I may not be too sure what is. I always recommend my Discord server. Everybody knows that. I advertise the hell out of it. This is going to be one of the biggest advocates for it. It's things like trading. A lot of this stuff, like I said, is coming from trades. And when you see what I got for getting rid of some of my NES games, how could you be mad at me, man? This is good stuff. I'm super excited about this. So anyways, like I said, there's some things I may not know. Some of the stuff I do. So anyways, this is the first one right here. This was a trade I did. This was just a basic one. Everybody knows I'm going for the complete N64 collection. I'm getting there. I'm getting pretty close. This was a trade I did for, I don't know, maybe an NES game or two. I can't remember what the trade was. We always do everything fair. Everybody agrees upon it beforehand. But we got Spider-Man for the N64. But actually, I do know what, I I think he bought some Wisdom Tree games from me. Like I think I had three or so, and then like we just kind of worked out the difference. So I appreciate that one very much. So that's going. Oh man, this is one that I remember playing. I believe it came out on PlayStation as well. It's not that bad. I want to say the PlayStation controls were a little bit better, but I got to try it out. I could be completely wrong. I remember playing. It was either that or the PlayStation one when I back when it came out. All right, this next one is from Hunter, and I've had some people say that they were sending some things in to be worked on too. I just don't know time frames of what all is coming in. So this could be something that because the name's not familiar. Let's see. Here's a note. Notes are good. They always help remind me. What's up, Renebean? I'm sure you remember we agreed to replace the screen on your Captain Hunt. Yeah, absolutely. From the Discord server. I got one other Game Boy that I need to work on. It does not power on. I'm making a day for the shop here in the next day or two. And I'll get this done and sent back out to you. But he sent me an original or a Game Boy Color to have the screen fixed on it. And that's what we're going to do. And it looks like there's a game. I'm curious, what game is that in the back of it? Why is it tape, like, can fail so easily, but when you want it to fail, it's like tape of the gods. What is this? Oh, Game & Watch Gallery, okay. And I definitely got some screens to fix that guy up. So I'll get that taken care of for you, Captain Hunter. If you see this before I message you, always message me back, remind me, hound me. My memory's terrible, but I always get things back to everybody. It's just a matter of how long. Alright, next one is from a Mr. Eric, and it feels like there's just a disc, but I believe someone wanted to send in a disc for repair. This could be that case. I mean, I came so close to slicing that note, too. Hey, Renebean, I go by Elite. Oh, yeah, I know Elite Sellers on the Discord. I messaged you about seeing if you can fix my copy of Sonic CD if it can be refurbished. Thank you for doing this. I've been on Discord for a while now, and it is amazing how much it has grown. I know everyone on there is thankful for you making the community for us. Of course, man, that's the coolest thing, and I own the Discord, that's fine, but it's everybody's Discord. It's everybody's community, man. I love getting on there and seeing hundreds and hundreds of new messages that people are buying, selling, trading, talking to each other. That's an awesome thing to know that I created that, and it's just cool to see it grow. So he sent in this copy, and he's like, how much would it cost for you to try this? I told him, man, if it's one disc, I don't mind at all. You pay the return shipping, I don't mind. I don't want people to think, man, I got one disc that he needs to try. Don't. This is a good game. He is, he's well known on the Discord. That's rough, my friend. I can buff it. It'll look good. But will it play? Oh, my goodness. That is definitely rough. Sonic CD, too, believe it or not. Oh, I see you got the red box container. What you jack to get this? I'm just kidding. Sonic CD is one of those games that are very temperamental, too, as far as you can have one that's brand new and another one that's brand new, and you can have one that's defective. I'll try. The worst that can happen is it's not going to work, and I always tell people that. The biggest rule of thumb when it comes to should you refurbish a disc is, well, does the disc work? If the answer is yes, then no, you should never refurbish the disc. When you refurbish a disc, you can have the most expensive machine out there. You can ruin it. Always remember that. Alright, next one up. It says the Mean Green Renebean Machine. This is from one of my buddies, Jeremy. And he recently picked up an amazing PlayStation 3 score. He's actually never got into that generation, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. And he's like, what are some good games for it? And I was like, man, you immediately got to get The Last of Us. That's my favorite game for the PlayStation 3. Everybody knows I collect Xbox. But the exclusives for that, that's he's like, he was showing me listings on eBay for one or something. I was like, man, screw that. I'll send you one. And I sent him a few other games. And I wanted it to be a gift, but Jeremy's a good guy, so he's all like, well, I'll send you a thank you. I told him not to, and one of these days he's going to listen and just accept a gift. But there was another trade, like an official trade that we did, and that was for a, well, I'll show you here. I can't remember what the hell I traded for it, though. NES games. Here we go, NES games. I was like, what have I been trading a lot lately? It's NES games. So this is cool right here. I already see something Zelda related, you son of a bitch. He's a good guy, he really is. Alright, yeah, that's cool already. Alright, let's read his note. It's in the book. Is this another manga? It is, but it's the Oracle of Ages. I found one for Ocarina of Time. I know it's like a set. Again, it's going to the shrine. Alright, let's read it. Here we go. What's going on, beautiful people of Renebean's house? Thanks again for the PS3 welcome kit. The Last of Us is absolutely mind-blowing. He actually beat it, posted his pictures. I'm glad. That is truly a remarkable game. I saw some loose TurboGrafx cards in your video, so I thought you could use a way to store those. I also included a Hue card I don't think you have, wrapped in some translucent gold. Oh yeah, I told, whenever I sent him those games, I was like, man, it's a gift, but the bubble wrap's on loan though, because you know how I'm about my bubble wrap. I call it translucent gold, or something like that. Found this Zelda book at my local flea market. Maybe you don't have it yet. As always, thanks for the funny, Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy, you're a trip, dude. This is cool. This is a manga, but it's the Oracle of Ages. You know, obviously Zelda. Everybody knows I'm a huge Zelda fan, and I've never honestly got into manga. Manga was never one of my things. But anything Zelda related, I have to try. I have to look at it, and I have to go through it. So that's cool, and it's gonna be shoved on that shrine for sure. Thank you, buddy. Alright. So this is what I traded for originally. We traded, I don't know what the hell we traded. I know there was some NES games involved. This is cool. Complete in box Sega Dreamcast controller. I would much rather have this over some NES games that I'm not playing. Some people can collect NES and they can have fun with it. I did for a long time. I love the NES. I kept a bunch of games for it. But now I want other things. So this is very cool. This is awesome. And the controller's actually in it, which I probably should have told him I just needed the box and the inserts, but that's okay. I can always bundle it with a system. What else did this guy send? He's a nut. Oh, what is this? He said that's the way to store. Because I got like, I don't know, 5 or 6 cue cards now. I mean, they're so expensive to collect for. Sometimes that's the only way you can get them to play. And that's like one of my only exceptions for like loose games is the TurboGrafx. It's like some sort of binder. This is kind of cool. I'm going to see how it looks on the inside with it. Oh, now I already know for 100% fact that's going to look bombing in there. Look at this. That's going to be like perfect size. If I had the Turbo games here, that I could fill a page and a half, man. I got a long one. He's got like 60 something Turbo games. He says he's got a shit ton of them. Dude, thank you for that. That's actually going to be awesome. That's cool. Thank you, buddy. And he sent a Turbo game, and I told him, I was like, you don't be sending stuff. But he sent something anyway. It better not be what I think it is. Nah, I think it is, too. I told his ass. Some people have this problem where they just can't, like, accept the kindness of other people's hearts. And I wanted to help them out, and this is just, oh, Lord. Yep, this is cool. This is being played tonight. Absolutely. Dragon Spirit for the TurboGrafx. Actually, I'll tell you what, I want to see how that looks. That's actually got the sleeve. I'm going to leave it in the sleeve. I just want to see how these line up inside here. I bet it looks awesome. Oh, yeah, it's perfect size. Actually, it won't fit in the plastic sleeve, but that's okay. When you have the cue cards, you don't have that anyways. That's like perfect, man. Look at that. Very cool. Jeremy, you're on my watch list, man. Thank you, buddy. You never have to do anything like that. It was a gift, damn it. You got some good PS3 games. And I was actually at the flea market today, or the yard sales today, looking out for games for you, and I didn't find anything that's on your list, but I'm looking for you. Alright, this next one is the big one. I traded quite a few NES games. There's nothing crazy, no crazy heavy-hitting things in there. A lot of good, solid titles. But I wanted what's in this box more than I wanted those games. And as you're going to see, I'm going to be very delicate with this one. This again through Discord. Oh my goodness. Everything's all packaged nicely, which oh yeah. Let's see, let me set before I show you exactly how we're going to look at these here. Alright. So let me see. So this first one right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You guys think I'm kidding? So the first one right here is, oh man, complete in box Super Bomberman 2 for the Super Nintendo. And he kind of seems like he's a stickler for boxes. Like he says, oh, it's got terrible wear. This one has some wear, but that is nothing to me. That is awesome. It has the manual, the game. He actually got an amazing score too, and that's where he got some of this stuff right here. So there's that. This one right here, which is, I think he folded the box. He said the box, and he's like, you can just have this box because it was rough. But the good thing about those protectors is they kind of fluff things out, make it look a lot better. And this is a game that I did not have, so that's just Super Bomberman. I got Super Bomberman 2, but not Super Bomberman. And let's see how the box looks on this one, which I told him, the box is not that bad, man. I have seen far worse. Alright, he flattened it, which is a good way to ship them. You can tell it's got some peeling on the back, but man, that'll look just fine whenever I, no inserts, no manuals. I see it's got one torn flap. That's perfectly fine. He just gave that to me. Super cool. That's going to look great up there, so I'm very, very happy about that, man. Thank you on that one. Alright, now are you ready for the Kahuna? Oh, yeah, there it is. The game is not here. I have this game, but I did not have the box and manual. Let's see what we got here. Kirby's Dream Land 3. Very awesome. It's got a little bit of peeling down in the bottom. But he sent me, I was so happy he wanted to trade for this. This is one of my all-time favorite games on the Super Nintendo, alongside like Yoshi's Island. And this is great. The manual's there. The game, yeah, I was double checking. The game better not be in there. I'll send that back to him because that was not part of it. I traded some NES games that I was not playing or going to get around to. That was not my collecting goal for some of this stuff, and hopefully you guys can see why. This is some killer stuff. You know, I had people out there like, you're doing this because you need money. Like, what the hell are you talking about? If I wouldn't be trading for shit like this. People are nuts, but you know what? Live and let live. Guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and thank you to everybody out there. And as always, take care and enjoy the rest of your day.